Hello everyone. Welcome. Today we will talk about the main configurations before customizing your website. The first important configuration that we must do is the cancellation policy. To do that, we will click on Catalog, Auxiliaries and Cancellation Policy. Notice that we already have a standard policy created on the system. When we click on it, it is not possible to edit what has been created. You can edit the policy's internal name and set a new title and a new description. The title and the description are the information that will appear to your guest when seeing the policy. If you want to create a new policy, just click on the green plus button. Here, you must activate the policy, enter the internal name, title, that is the one that appears on the website, and the description will be up to you. In the description, you must explain your policy, how the refund works, cancellation period, etc. The ideal is that everything is very well explained to the guest. After the configuration is done, remember to save it. And, following that, your cancellation policy will already be registered. After configuring your cancellation policy, it is important to configure payment channels that will be available to guests on your website. To do that, go to the menu and click on Finance, Auxiliaries, Accounts and Gateways. Notice that here I already registered some payment options that are often used. We have here an online channel that has integration with Stays, the bank transfer possibility, and Pix. To register more payment channels, just click on this button, New Account or Gateway. When you click on it, all the registered options that we have will appear. Notice that here we have online channels that Stays integrates, and for bank transfer or Pix, let's click on this option, Bank Setup. Click on Select. I will use the bank transfer option, often used by Stays users. The first step is to click Yes, to activate the bank transfer option inside the system. Then, enter the internal name that can be the bank's name or bank transfer. And, in the field below, you will check if the option will be enabled for the website. In Currencies field, remember to indicate which currency you accept on the transfer or Pix. You must select the currency for the option to appear on the website. And save the options. In the Bank Transfers field on the website, you can hide the bank transfer option depending on the period of days between the reservation and the guest's arrival. So if you want to configure it, just insert how many days before the arrival date the guest can select the bank transfer option. In Bank Transfer to Account, select the option Yes, so your guests can see the data on the website. In communication with guests, remember to fill out the title, otherwise this payment option will not appear on the website. The description is text of your choice, with eye-catching text. In the Bank Account Details field, it is where you enter the data such as bank agency, account number, VAT number, or Pix key. Finally, remember to fill out the confirmation message to the user. This information is important to let the guest know step by step, that means, the transfer date and where the guest sends the voucher to finish the payment. In the last-minute configuration section, it is possible to disable this option depending on the reservation's arrival date. Here is an example. If the reservation has a check in less than 2 days in advance, and that is a short time for your business, you can disable this option. In the Discount field, we can select Yes, and enter a percentage. Or the No option if you do not want to give a discount for that payment method. And this blue box is where you enter the internal information, that is, this information will not go to the website. If you work with the two options, Bank Transfer and Pix, you can make 2 different registrations, so that the customer can have more payment options on the website. Now I will show you the Pix options already created previously by me. Notice that the settings are almost the same. The difference is that in the bank information, we will have the Pix key and the recipient's name. Now, let's register an online payment option. It is also important to have it available as a payment option. I will use as example one of the online payment channels that has integration with the system, that is PagerMe. Remember that before registering the online channel you must first have contracted the channel and agreed on all the services. you will use. After that, you will be able to proceed with the stay's registration. In these fields, you will indicate what has already been previously agreed. Select the Activate option, enter the title and a short description according to the client. Remember to select the currencies you accept. Down below, select what service you will use such as card, invoice, and Pix. Also select the brands you accept. This is just a visual configuration for the website. Remember that you must select according to what was previously agreed with the channel. In the next field, select if you will or will not work with installments. And in the discount field, select yes or no. Finally, we have the API settings. They are what actually integrate the online channel with the stay's system. The client must generate this information on the channel's extranet to obtain the access key. Each channel has its own key. Next configuration that we must do is editing the reservation guarantee. To do that, go to the main menu, click on Settings and Pricing and go to the Reservation Guarantee. The reservation guarantee is the minimum amount that the guest will pay to make a reservation on the website. For this configuration, we have three options. First one is both options, which allows the guest to choose if the reservation's amount will be fully paid or just the guarantee. And down below you will enter the percentage. Second option is the total reservation amount, in which the guest must pay the full amount to ensure the reservation. And the third option is reservation guarantee only, in which the guest has only the option to pat the guarantee. And down here you will enter the percentage. The last configuration that we will talk about is the policy about the pre-reservation. In that same menu, click on the Reservations tab and then Pre-Reservation. It is important to make this configuration because the pre-reservation means that the payment is not launched yet. That is common for bank transfers and Pix, in which the guest needs a while so that the payment is approved. Pre-reservation occupies your calendar as a reservation with the dates blocking. So it is important to set a deadline for the payment to be made, and if the payment is not identified, the date is released. This deadline for the payment can be set by days, hours, or minutes. The expiration time is the administrator's choice. After that established time, the reservation will be deleted from the system. Down below we have the same field for the bank slip and bank deposit, with the same configurations. After doing these configurations, you will be able to begin to customize your website. If you want to know more about the system, be sure to click on the link below on the video's description.